Today, we are uncovering the massive new road law changes hitting Australian drivers in the next 24 hours. From sneaky artificial intelligence cameras that can now catch you in both directions at once, to brutal new demerit point shake-ups. Ignoring these updates could instantly cost you your license and thousands of dollars. Stay with me to the end, because I am also going to expose the viral fake laws that are scamming Australians online and show you the exact 3 things you must do before you start your car tomorrow morning. Australians have been told a comforting story about our road rules. We assume that as long as we do not speed and do not drink and drive, we are perfectly safe from the highway patrol. We think we know where the speed cameras are hiding. But here is the terrifying part nobody is talking about. The government and transport authorities have quietly launched a massive technological arms race against everyday motorists. We have moved from simple radar guns to highly sophisticated, artificial intelligence-driven surveillance networks designed to generate massive revenue through zero-tolerance enforcement. Starting right now in March 2026, the rules of the game are changing overnight. If you are a P-plater, an older driver, or just someone who occasionally touches their phone while sitting in dead traffic, the system is about to come down on you with unprecedented force. Let us pull back the curtain on the real law changes rolling out right now and what they mean for your wallet. Number 1. The bi-directional artificial intelligence camera trap in New South Wales. For years, if you drove past a portable mobile phone or seatbelt camera in New South Wales, you only had to worry if you were driving in the direction the camera was facing. They could only monitor up to 2 lanes of traffic moving the same way. But starting this month, Transport for New South Wales has activated full bi-directional monitoring on its transportable cameras. What does this actually mean? It means a single camera trailer parked on the side of a single-lane road can now capture high-resolution images of drivers traveling in both directions simultaneously. You drive past it on your side of the road, and the camera is scanning your lap for a phone. The car coming the other way is being scanned at the exact same time. Transport authorities boast that this effectively doubles their enforcement coverage without needing to buy a single new camera unit. So why is this a massive problem for you? Because these cameras are incredibly aggressive. In New South Wales, touching your phone while driving will instantly hit you with a $423 fine and 5 demerit points. If you are caught in a school zone, that jumps to $562, and if your seatbelt is deemed to be worn incorrectly, even if it just slipped off your shoulder, that is another $423 and 3 points. The government marketing suggests expanding camera technology to keep our roads safe. But underneath, many motorists feel it is closer to doubling the revenue-raising potential of hidden cameras to catch everyday Australians in split-second mistakes. And if you think living in Western Australia makes you safe, wait until you see what they are rolling out. Number 2. The artificial intelligence camera explosion in Western Australia. Western Australia is officially doubling down on the camera revolution. The Western Australia Road Safety Commission is massively expanding its fleet of portable, trailer-based cameras. These are not just looking for speed. These specific cameras are programmed to simultaneously detect mobile phone usage, seatbelt non-compliance, point speed, average speed over a distance, and unregistered vehicles. This is an all-in-one financial predator sitting on the side of the highway. Authorities claim these cameras are proving to be extremely effective and efficient, providing new insights into driver and passenger behavior. But let us look at the reality of this technology. You are no longer dealing with a police officer who can exercise discretion or understand context. You are dealing with an algorithm that takes a photo, makes a cold calculation, and automatically mails you a devastating fine. If your passenger reaches over to change the radio and their seatbelt looks wrong to the computer, you get the penalty. The branding says using technology to save lives on Western Australian roads. But the reality for the driver is a robotic surveillance net designed to issue multi-layered fines from a single snapshot. Because what you are about to hear changes the way young drivers are treated forever. Number 3. Tom's Law and the P-plate passenger ban. If you are a young driver or the parent of one, the rules have fundamentally shifted. Following tragic fatal accidents, Western Australia has formally implemented what is known as Tom's Law. Under these new rules, red P1 drivers in Western Australia are now legally restricted to carrying only one passenger in their car for the first 6 months of holding their licence. Furthermore, a strict driving curfew has been imposed, banning these young drivers from the roads between midnight and 5 in the morning. While this mirrors laws that have existed for a while in states like Victoria and New South Wales, the enforcement is ramping up nationally. So why is this an issue you must know about right now? Because young people often pile into cars for weekend trips or late-night fast food runs. If a red P-plater is pulled over with 3 mates in the car, or caught driving at 1 in the morning without an official work exemption, they face immediate, severe penalties that can result in the total loss of their hard-earned licence. The government messaging is clear, restricting passengers to save young lives. But for families, the immediate reality is you must audit your teenagers' driving habits tonight, or risk them losing their licence and facing massive fines tomorrow. And if you think the fines are bad now, wait until you hear about the massive penalty overhaul. Number 4. The 2026 Habitual Offender Crackdown. Nationwide, 2026 is seeing the introduction of much stricter road safety reforms targeting habitual traffic violations. The tolerance for making small mistakes is completely gone. Under the new frameworks being rolled out, drivers are facing automatic license cancellations if they accumulate 12 or more penalty points within a tightened 24-month period, rather than the old 3-year leniency in some jurisdictions. We are also seeing a massive push towards harsher speeding penalties. If you are caught speeding by even small margins, say up to 20 kilometers per hour over the limit, the demerit point hits are increasing, pushing you dangerously close to losing your license from just 2 minor infractions. In places like the Australian Capital Territory, a first offence speeding fine can already reach a staggering maximum of $1,841. You are being squeezed from both sides. There are more automated cameras on the road than ever before, and the penalties when those cameras catch you are significantly higher. The official line is getting tough on repeat offenders. The reality for you is 1 momentary lapse of concentration on your phone, plus 1 minor speeding ticket equals losing your job because you lost your license. And finally, we must expose the massive scam that is currently tricking millions of Australian drivers. Number 5, the fake road rule scam. While all these real laws are coming into effect, Australian social media is currently being flooded with completely fake, artificially generated road rules. Right now, there are viral posts claiming that drivers will be fined $561 for eating, vaping, or drinking a coffee behind the wheel. Older drivers will be forced to wear senior plates and obey strict curfews. Every driver must have their headlights turned on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Major motoring organisations and Transport New South Wales have had to publicly dismiss these as absolute fiction. There is no specific eating a sandwich fine in Australia. However, police can fine you for careless driving if eating that sandwich causes you to swerve or lose control of the vehicle. Why is this dangerous? Because these fake articles are designed to generate clickbait panic, distracting you from the very real camera upgrades and demerit point changes that are actually going to cost you money tomorrow. Escalation and pattern reveal. Do you see the massive, glaring pattern here? We are moving away from community policing and shifting into an era of automated, zero-tolerance revenue collection. New South Wales doubles the reach of its cameras by making them bi-directional. Western Australia rolls out camera trailers that check your speed, your seatbelt, and your phone all at once. The threshold for losing your license as a repeat offender is shrinking. The system is no longer just looking for the worst, most reckless drivers. It is designed to catch everyday Australians in a 3-second mistake, hit them with a $500 fine, and strip their demerit points before they even realize what happened. So, how do you protect your license and your bank account? Now let us talk about the Australian options that are actually worth your time. You cannot outsmart a computer camera, but you can completely remove its ability to fine you. Here are the 3 non-negotiable steps every Australian driver must take before getting in the car tomorrow. Rule number 1. Put your phone in the boot or the glove box. The cameras are specifically trained to look for a glowing rectangle in your hand or resting on your lap. Do not leave it on the passenger seat. Do not rest it on your leg. If you use it for maps, it must be legally secured in a proper commercial cradle mounted to the dashboard or windscreen. If it is anywhere else, the camera will flag you, and you will lose 5 points. Rule number 2, the seatbelt shoulder check. The new cameras are ruthless when it comes to seatbelts. If your seatbelt is tucked under your armpit because it is uncomfortable, or if the passenger has reclined their seat and the belt is not sitting flat across their chest, the system will issue a $423 fine. Before you put the car in drive, visually check that every single belt is positioned perfectly over the shoulder. Rule number 3, educate your P-platers tonight. If you have a red P-plater in your house, you must sit them down today. Ensure they understand that the one-passenger rule and the midnight curfews are not suggestions. They are strictly enforced laws. One wrong decision tonight could mean they lose their independence for the next 2 years. Australian driving culture has drifted dangerously far from reality. We used to worry about the police car hiding in the bushes. Now, we are being policed by invisible algorithms capable of scanning thousands of cars a minute, in both directions, looking for the slightest infraction. You do not have to accept the fines, and you do not have to let the government drain your bank account. The quickest way to beat the system is absolute boring compliance. Lock your phone away, wear your belt correctly, and watch your speed like a hawk. If this video opened your eyes to the new camera traps hiding on our roads, tap the like button so we can warn more Australian drivers before they lose their license. If you want to stay one step ahead of the government revenue raises and protect your family, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because the rules are changing faster than ever. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you think of the new bi-directional cameras? Is it about road safety? Or is it just a massive cash grab by the state governments? Let me know your thoughts below.